Hey everyone, Uncle Snussy here, doing another daily update during the nWo Ransacks Wrestlemania event. Today is March 19th of 20... No, it's not. It's March 18th of 2020. Uncle Snussy coming to you from the future. Yes, today is March 18th of 2020. Looking at some of the interesting days for today, there's National Awkward Moments Day. I opted not to go searching for pictures to represent awkward moments. That seems like that could probably get a little out of hand with my sense of humor. So instead, I've decided on National Sloppy Joe Day. To this date, I still have no idea what is in a Sloppy Joe other than ground meat and a bun. But it's some pretty tasty stuff. And sometimes I feel like when you enjoy something, maybe you shouldn't actually find out what's in it when you're eating it. So anyway, National Sloppy Joe Day, National Awkward Moments Day. Those 2 days could actually go together at certain moments. So use your imagination on that one. Anyway, so I guess we're on day 3 of the event. Continuing to grab some keys. Like I mentioned in the last one yesterday, Talent Up is done. Blitz faction contest. We are doing a really good job on this. We are getting really close to being able to get that bag. We still have almost 2 days to go. So if you guys have tickets, then by all means, if you can help us close the gap on that, that'd be great. I figure I can probably reasonably contribute during lockbox, maybe crank out another million towards that. And basically how I would be doing that is, we get a pretty decent bonus for using nWo Bret Hart to defeat the boss. And we also, if you have enough tickets to do the advanced, you could basically get... What about 170,000 per blitz run? So I think we're going to do, based on how fast we're getting this done, I think we're going to do a great job of getting there and getting at least milestone 9 of 10. If we manage to get milestone 10 of 10, I'll be super impressed. But that gives you an epic powerhouse attitude belt. So for some, they might like that. And hey, never hurts to get ingots, right? And we get feud turnbuckles too if you guys do feud perks. All right, so a couple of things that I decided last night and today. First thing I decided is I went ahead and worked on my nWo Bret Hart. I mentioned in the previous video I wasn't sure I was going to do it because we weren't going to get any credit, right, for training posters or coin. And the reason I changed my mind is the Bret Hart nWo event that only goes on for the next 2 days, right? So that event was going to come to an end before the coin and Evo contest began. And so I didn't want to miss out on getting the premium tokens that you get in this event. So I went ahead and worked on my Bret Hart, right? So, if you look at the topmost here, that's almost 50,000 of those gold ingots just for knocking out that match, right? So, his strength is 8,000. And so if you're wondering how I managed to be able to get strong enough to beat an 8,000 in such a short period of time, my Bret Hart is actually only 4,000. So, not even 4,000, 3,200. Right? So how am I beating him with somebody who's at 3,200 strength? Part of it is using props, mostly to not so much from my moves, but to keep him away from his own moves. But the big one is I went in and did the blitz perks, right? So blitz perks are going to, all color gems generate 2 more color gems, right? More health. +3 to the move points before the match starts, and then matching any color gems increase the move points by 2, right? So this allows me to not use a MP trainer if I don't want to, right? So I'm using Oh my gosh. Every single time I forget this dude's name. It's so bad. Titus. Yes, Titus. Hi. So I'm using Titus and Big John Stud. And so I'm increasing the gem generation on both of these moves, right? This one making black gems, this one making red gems. So that helps me recycle these moves. That, in addition to the blitz perk of every time you get a match, you add an extra 2 to the MP, right? So if I'm creating 7, and then with the blitz perks, that's I think actually 9, creating 9 red gems. And then if those red gems end up matching each other, then not only do I get the match, but I get a +2 bonus for the match, right? So I can refill the red move super fast, and then the same thing on the red move, creating black gems. If I get a match out of that, then I'm refilling the black moves, right? So I'm recycling pretty darn quick, even though I don't even have MP trainers on them. So that's basically how I was doing it. I was just trying to cycle through my moves and cause as much damage as I possibly could really, really fast, and then using props to try to keep him away from his moves. And I was able to defeat him, even though my strength is considerably less than his. In case you didn't actually see how I was actually running him, I'm using the red arm drag and the 2 black moves, the DDT, to create more red gems, and then the finisher, which is doing a 2x2 area in black gems. So at 3-star bronze, this move here, if it puts a 2x2 square on the board, doesn't necessarily create a match, right? So I have this lined up to where I was trying to do the arm drag red move to put more black gems on the board before doing this move to kind of increase the chance that it was going to create a black match when it was put on the board. And that's how I was doing that. The other thing that we have today is we have a Flash Tour, right? And the Flash Tour is Big Show, and it's the Powerhouse version of Big Show. The Powerhouse version of Big Show is okay. His moves take a while to get going. Once he gets going, he's actually pretty good. But you know, I kind of feel like the Flash Tours are to encourage you to make people that you ordinarily shouldn't make really strong, try to make them stronger in order to go after some pretty sweet prizes, right? I instead elected to use tour perks, right? So not only did I do the blitz perks, but I also did the tour perks. The total combined cost probably between the two was probably 1 million coin to max them both out. But using the tour perks allowed me kind of in a similar fashion with my nWo. Again, I had to use props along the way as well, but this is a 10,400, right? And my Big Show is about 4K. And the way I was running him, again, because of the tour perk bonus, I was not using MP trainers. I was instead using Sarge to make more of the row break gems, and I was using Rusev to make more of the blast gems. And kind of the strategy there is if you have Sarge and you're able to do this lineup where you're creating 3 row break gems, I would look for 3 gems that I could match up and down, and I'd put my row breaks on there. And then I would take the blast gems, and along the bottom and top rows of the row break gems, I would place the blast gems in places that they would destroy purple and red, and sometimes create chains to destroy purple and red, and that would refill all these moves. So I could wipe out 3 rows of the board and hopefully also refill at the same time. It did take a few runs, but I finally got kind of lucky with how the boards were going. And again, really keeping him away, Randy Savage away from his black move that allows him to fill up kind of pause the pin bar and do some major damage. So I was keeping him away from his black move for the most part. And I believe actually in this one, I did end up reviving my wrestler using $200 of in-game cash. I don't believe I was able to actually finish the entire match without reviving him at least one time. and it was just one time. I have a rule that if I'm going to do in-game cash, I gotta have a shot to take them out in one time. So that's what I did there. And so that did give me one of these VIP tickets, and I was able to use the VIP ticket in the VIP Blitz. The VIP Blitz, you can see my Bret Hart went down. The way the difficulty in the VIP Blitz looked like it was working out was slightly more difficult than your strongest. So as you can see, everybody's kind of close together, 3K, 4K, 5K. So the enemy, I think, was around 5.5 or 6K. So I was able to actually defeat him with my Bret Hart. I whittled him down with this Bret Hart and then finished him with this Bret Hart to get the bonus. I have not opened those bags yet, so I'm going to take a look at that now. Still have all those damn beach balls because I had nothing to spend them on. Damn beach balls. All right, so here's the two chests that I got from the VIP Blitz. See what we got going on here. First one, 300 TP. That's very nice. Second one, 3 4-star silver tokens. Always need tokens, right? So take those. And then here's the chests from developing the new Bret Hart. So we'll go ahead and see what's in those. I haven't opened these silver chests yet. 3,000 diamonds, 1,200 more Blitz tickets, and 10,000 headliner chips. I was kind of hoping for some coin or maybe a 4-star gold poster, but hey, I'll take what I can get. So that's it there. I'll open those later. Don't need to worry about that now. And then the Blitz runs that I've already done, I have been doing the advanced Blitz runs, so I was getting 3,000 of the keys for every one of those runs. So I've got the keys going pretty good. So I'll go ahead and do 40 of those. Let's see what I got. I did click. Hey, come on now. Tons and tons of shards. That's nice. That's pretty valuable shards right there. Got some more right there. And some more to help with the new Bret Hart, developing the new Bret Hart, so that's nice. With a lot of these people, I think I already had quite a few shards, but yeah, there's some pretty good ones that were in there. So I'll wait until I'm going to be probably doing a lot more blitzes tonight, so I should have another 40 pulls tonight to do. So I mean, really, that's pretty much it. There was no new regular tour that appeared today. There was just the Flash tour. My personal belief is the Big Show Powerhouse is totally fine taking up to 5K talent because he does have some trainer value for some other wrestlers that are out there. I would not stretch him past 5K to just try to get deeper in this event. I mean, they're definitely fishing pretty hard. This was like 300 Big Kev shards, which I don't remember what Big Kev. I think Big Kev is around 800 to unlock him. So that, gets you way closer. So I can see how that would be appealing to someone. And then, the VIP Blitz ticket, which was nice, but it wasn't like earth-shatteringly amazing, right? So totally justifiable to taking him to 5K. I wouldn't push him past that point just for the sake of trying to get through that Flash tour that appeared. All right, so we have a lockbox event tonight. Doing blitzes for the lockbox events is a huge opportunity to collect some 3-star wins. If you do the blitz perks and you get them strong enough, that'll help you go really, really fast through those blitzes. With my Bret Hart and doing the advanced blitz, which incidentally you don't even need. I think as long as you fill these 3 slots here, you don't even need Bret Hart to actually do the advanced blitz if you have enough tickets. But the one thing that's nice about having Bret Hart is that not only does it give you a +1 to fill the moves, but it also gives you a bonus every time you beat the boss. But with this lineup where I kind of sandbag these 3 spots, and then I have him at about 3.5K, I was able to basically beat all 4 of the opponents with just him. And more often than not, it was only going to take 1 health pack for me to get back in and do another blitz. The other thing, let's see if we got anything else going on. Oh yes, there was a special message from AJ to Queen, which was do your dailies, right? So if AJ says go ahead and make sure you do your dailies. And so I think, Queen, you should do what AJ says. All right, that's about it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.